we built up to like this huge thing happening, and then after it would be like simmer down, simmer down, simmer down, and it's like I don't want to simmer. Like I just saw 5 people die. Like I want to know what the hell is happening next. I got the goods, I got the goods, I got the goods. Hey, hey. He has little booty cheeks. He is ready to protect. If you don't know what this is, it is a taser. I'm really just trying to go for a run. Like I'm not trying to get into a fight with a homeless man today. Like I really just want to be left alone. What's up, y'all? Oh, my hair looks a little crazy, but okay. What's up, y'all? Sorry if the makeup looks a little tattered. I just got back from the gym. I just wanted to kick off this video. So hello booktubing world. It is I, Capri Nicole, and I'm back with another video. I can't find my Kindle. My boyfriend's looking for it right now. I tried looking for it. I don't have the energy. I really know. But today we're gonna be doing a KU reading vlog. So I wanted to start today. I'm at the ass end of a lot of books, so I'm really trying to make this like it's a KU reading weekend. We're gonna watch a Ghibli film. Well, I don't think this is actually a Ghibli film, but it's like Ghibli inspired, Ghibli-esque. But we're gonna also be reading the books that I'm almost finished with. So the book that I'm gonna be reading on my Kindle is The Wanting. I'm 72% into that book, so I probably have like 3 hours left in that one. And then we're also gonna be reading The Justice of Kings. I'm also gonna be reading Justice of Kings. I'm almost done with this book. I've been listening to the audiobook at work. It took a little bit to get into, like 20% in, I was like, I'm bored. And then literally the next chapter they got attacked and I was like, oh, okay. But it still was pretty slow paced. It's kind of just like set in the scene, you know. I'll tell y'all more about it once I finish it. But I have this much left. And whoever made the chapters Roman numerals, you're going to hell, because I don't know Roman numerals. Why the hell would you do that? So I had to ask for assistance from one of my coworkers. 2 of my coworkers actually knew what the Roman numerals were, so they helped me out. But we have that, and then I also have The Poisons We Drink. I'm at the end of this one as well. That's all we have left. So I really just want to have a really relaxing weekend. I am working tomorrow, but this is going to be a reading centered weekend. I'm gonna try to relax as much as possible, but I can already see myself loading up my days with like a lot of things to do. Well, I'm still gonna try to focus on reading, okay? So those are the books we're gonna be reading. And then I put up a poll on the island for you guys to vote, which if you don't know and you're new to the island, welcome. Happy to have you. Say hello to your cousins, you know what I'm saying? But I do post a lot on the community tab, so please keep an eye out on that, because I've been setting them to 24 hours. Usually I let them just run, but I've been setting to 24 hours just so I can like get the content down, get everything running for you guys, you know what I'm saying? So I put up a poll, asked you guys what you want me to watch, and I think Wolf Children won. Y'all have been wanting me to watch this damn movie so bad. And it's always like second runner up. It never ends up winning the poll, but this time it won. So let's see. Wolf Children won with 47%. In This Corner of the World was second place, which I actually really wanted to watch that movie. It's basically following the main character who's a painter, but I think she's also in like the midst of like a war or something like that, so it's like really sad. But I'm like, okay, maybe I don't need to be crying up in the vlog. So Wolf Children, let's get to it. Hopefully that one's not sad. I don't know, but y'all have spoken really highly of it, and it's always like second runner up anytime I do a KU reading weekend. So it's finally having its time to shine. We will be watching that on the island this weekend. And honestly, I don't have too much going on. I've been wanting to go for a run, but it's been raining for like 2 weeks straight. And I don't mean just like regular raining. I mean like pouring thunder, lightning, craziness. So I have not been able to go for a run. I want to run like Saturday morning. So if I do that, I'll take you guys with me. I also am in my Whole Foods bag. Once I talked to that lady, Rhonda, I told her on the last vlog, but when I talked to that lady at Whole Foods and she was telling me like all the discounts and stuff like that and giving me like snack options, baby, I'm in my Whole Foods bag. So this is a new era, all right? We might hit up Whole Foods, but for the most part, it's gonna be pretty chill. I'm just gonna try to relax and not do too much. Because last weekend was insane. I worked 6 days, I got locked out of my car, and the days, well, the one day I had off zipped by at the speed of light. So, you know, live, laugh, love. But it's okay. This weekend we're gonna be chilling, okay? We're gonna get these books finished, so I can get into August. It's August, it's my boyfriend's birthday month, and I need to clean my palette of all the books I'm in the middle of. Well, not even the middle, at the end of. So it's like no excuse. So I'm ready to enjoy this weekend with you guys. I hope you enjoy this vlog, okay? I will see you in the next clip. Bye. What's up, y'all? Okay, so I just got back from work, and I also hit up Whole Foods, you know what I'm saying? And your girl finished 2 books today. Thank God for audiobooks. Because I was at the end, I was in the last 2.5 hours for The Poisons We Drink, and the last 2 hours for The Justice of Kings. So let's talk about the books, let's talk about Whole Foods, let's chat. Let me go turn the air on though, because it's hot, okay? Pebs is so funny, she over there flying around. Okay, so the first one that I finished today, if you see me missing nails, I lost 2 nails today. Don't mind that. Anyway, so the first one I finished today was The Justice of Kings, and I give this like a 3.5. It was a little bit of a slower start. Nothing really happened until like 20% in, when things started popping off. It also is like building the world and getting you comfortable with like the setting, where it's basically set in a world where, like, imagine a judge being a cop, but like a good cop that works for the emperor with magical abilities. Because like when you say cop, you immediately think like bad, terrible things, because they're terrible. Most of them are terrible people. But when you think like judge, it's like they're more by the book, they follow the law, they're looking for justice, supposedly. Some of them are just as corrupt as cops, let's be real. But when you think judge, think of like a judge. Let's get rid of the cop part. Let's get rid of the cop part. Let's just say a judge with magical abilities that has the authority and backing of the emperor. That's what this book is. So this book is following a justice. A justice is a person who, it could be a man or a woman. So a justice is following a person who has the backing of the emperor and has magical abilities like necromancy, as well as the emperor's voice, which makes people tell the truth and stuff like that. And they basically are finding the scoundrels of the land and making them abide by the law. However, there is an uproar of a rebel group that's just like all that. Like, we ain't trying to follow this no more. We trying to do our own thing. But they're going about it the wrong way, child. They're following darker magic, following darker gods. You know, one of the little darker gods start whispering in their ear. Of course, they start following it, because there's different gods in this world as well. So they get caught up in that, and the justice also gets caught up in that. And that's basically what this is following, like the rebel group like rising against the justice people or whatever. So finished that today. The audiobook was, I really enjoyed the audiobook. So I read the audiobook and I did my annotations in tandem, because sometimes I forget to bring the physical book with me if I have it, but I didn't forget this time. And it was nice when I was reading this, because I forgot that Bex got me this for my birthday. Shout out to Pretty Bex for getting me this for my birthday. I really want to start the series because I saw this cover right here, and I don't know if this is the second or the third book in the series, but when I saw that cover, I said, listen, whatever the hell this book is about, I need that on my shelf. And I'm so happy that I enjoyed this and I can continue on in the series. So that's the first one we have done for the weekend. Feeling very accomplished. I'm ready to clear my palette so we can kick off August with some new fresh books, okay? So boom, we finished that one. That was a 3.5. Next one that I finished was The Poisons We Drink, which I read for my book club, Our Island, on Fable. If you want to join us next month, we're going to be reading This Ravenous Fate, or whatever Haley's book is with the vampires. We're going to be reading that because that's what won on the poll. So if you want to join us for that book in August, then please feel free to join for free. So we read this book this month, and I had like 2 days left to finish. So I just was like, okay, 2 days left. Long work day, so I was like, I might as well just listen to the rest on audiobook. However, I don't know if I told y'all or told my patrons, but I was hating this audiobook a lot, so that's why I had stopped. I read like 120 pages on the audiobook and I hated it. So I read the other like majority of the book up until I had like maybe two and a half hours left of the book physically, because I hated the audiobook so much. But then I was like, I really want to knock this out today, so I was like, boom, I listened to it at work, and maybe the break helped a little bit. The voice is still cracking me up a little bit, but it did help me push through. And I feel so bad for this author because I think she recently got dropped from her contract. She went through so much with these publishers. They were throwing her through the ringer. If you have not seen Bethany Baptiste's story on like her publishing and her experience, please check it out, because I know a lot of us live in la la land when we think that when an author gets published, it's like the rainbow at the end of the light. But racism and prejudices and bull still carries on into the publishing world. So a lot of black authors and people of color, they don't get the same experience that most signed authors do, and she was unfortunately one of them. However, this book is phenomenal. I'm giving it 4 stars, and I love everything about it. I love the art. I love how this is like, is this her, I don't know, I'm not sure if this is her debut or not, but damn, this world was, talk about every single second you turn around it was a plot twist, something happening, surprises. The world was well crafted. The love potions were so cool. The magic system was so well done. There was sprinkles of like just black culture in the magic and in the spells, and it was just something so beautiful about the family dynamic, and I loved everything about it. It was a little chunky, but wow, it was such a phenomenal book. I did feel bad for the main character because the girl Venus was going through it, child. I was like, damn, when's she gonna get a break? But 4 stars, phenomenal book. If you want to see like my thoughts and stuff like that, then it's over on our island that we were updated and talking about it. One of the islanders went on there, I think a couple of days ago, and was telling us that she got dropped from her contract, and we were all talking about it on there, child. It was a mess. And I listened to the I think it's Written in Melanin. I listened to the video on Written in Melanin. She was talking about this a few months ago. But I guess on her Twitter, she was talking about how we won't be getting a book 2 because even though it's her work, the publisher owns it. So if they drop her contract, she cannot continue the work, which sucks because I would love, I mean, it does wrap up pretty well, but it would be nice to revisit this world because it was so well done, and it just sucks. I really hope she's not discouraged and she continues on creatively, because she has a beautiful mind to be able to create something like this, and I loved it. So I hope she finds peace, and I hope she finds a better publisher and a better experience, because that ain't it. I don't like that. But next on the docket for this weekend, we're going to be reading The Wanting. I have about 3 hours left for that one, so I figured I'm not going to be doing no more reading today, y'all. I'm not going to hold you. Your girl's tired. After I go grab the rest of the groceries, I'm taking a nap. It's been a minute since I've taken a fat nap. I need a fat nap. Your girl is tired, okay? So yeah, I won't be reading any more today. I finished 2 books. I think that's good enough. So starting tomorrow, I will read an hour. I'll try to read an hour and a half of The Wanting, and then Sunday I'll read an hour and a half. But if I'm feeling froggy, I might finish it all on Saturday. Who knows? Like, who knows? The sky's the limit. Like I told y'all, it's very heavy homebody vibes this weekend. Like, I don't want to do shit. I've been running around doing all this stuff. Your girl I need my home. I need to be in the house, okay? So that's what I want to do. So we're going to focus on that tomorrow. I will either watch The Wolf Children tonight or I'll watch it tomorrow. We'll see. I feel like tomorrow will be better because it won't be so late and I have the whole day to myself. Tomorrow I also am thinking about going for a run, so I might take you guys with me for that if that ends up happening. And that's that. So The Wanting will be next. Now let's talk Whole Foods, child. Okay? I got the goods, I got the goods, I got the goods, hey, 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 I got the goods, hey, hey, hey. I want y'all to guess in the comment section below how much these groceries were. 2 bags. Okay, so let me show y'all what I get. Actually, let me start with the ice cream because I don't want it to melt. So we're gonna start with the 2 frozen things. So first thing I got was mango macaroons. Got these are me and my cousin's favorite little snack. We used to always get these whenever we go on a cruise together. And I also wanted to try the Van Leeuwen, I don't know, Van Leeuwen ice cream, because this is vegan ice cream, and the fitness girls live laugh love this. It has no dairy in it. I'm not, you know, I don't care about dairy or whatever, but I love vegan items if they taste good. Okay, so I got these 2 things, mango macaroons, and it's peanut butter, brownie, and honeycomb flavor. So let me go put this in the freezer. I also got truffle popcorn. I was gonna try the Bajorn popcorn because baby, they love that popcorn. Like, the girls be raving about it, but $5 for that little tight ass bag. If the bag was this big, maybe, but even then I'm like, oh no. But the bag was $5 and it was the skinny, like the half one, like half of this. I put that popcorn back. I really was debating. I was texting my cousin. I was debating. I was really gonna try it. Maybe if I go to Sprouts and I see it, mayhaps. But I think it's only at Whole Foods. But baby, this much and it's $5. Hell nah. But then that whole section, it was only like 3 bags left. They was gone. Do you hear me? They were gone. So I do want to try them maybe next time. Not this time. We got these was on sale, and they truffle popcorn, baby. Okay, boom, got that. My man had tried the sweet potato fry. Listen, we sweet potato hot fried out up in this house. Okay, I got 2 for my boyfriend because he said he wanted 2, and then I got 1 for myself. I also got myself some lunch. So I got some lunch. I got mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, and then sweet chili tofu. I don't know why I even chose this box. I was trying to be for the environment, but I should have got a real container, because hell no. But I don't know if y'all can see. And chili lime sweet potatoes. I want to try these. Okay, that's good. And your girl's hungry, so let's wrap this up. And of course, I got the jalapeno cheddar cornbread, you know what I'm saying? I got these because the girls, the vegan girls and the vegetarian girls on TikTok love this. It's the apple and maple plant-based breakfast sausages. Okay, I got these. I'm gonna dice up some potatoes for brekkie, you know what I'm saying? Now that I be in the gym, your girl be hungry, so I'm trying to make sure I have food that is like healthy food, or we gonna just wipe away everything we did in the gym. Okay, I got a whole bunch of kombucha chas. I got mango pineapple, ginger lemon, strawberry peach mint, blueberry lavender, peach passion fruit. So I got these 5. They was on sale, baby. 2 for $4. $2 for kombucha. Kombucha is like $4 or $5 right now. So yeah, I snatched those up real quick. And I've tried the Whole Food brand last week, and I really liked it, so I felt safe getting them again. So that's everything we got going on, but your girl's about to eat. I just wanted to update y'all, so I'll see y'all in the next clip.
The next day,
Grand Rising, what's up y'all? Got a little bit of a glare going on. Yeah, so I'm up and I'm ready for my jog. So I'm also bringing my little friend with me. I don't know if y'all can see, but I can't remember what his name is. Where's a little introduction? Truffles? Yeah, his name is Truffle. His name is Truffle. I got him from the Ally website. He has little booty cheeks. He is ready to protect. If you don't know what this is, it is a taser. You turn, this is a light. It's also a light, so the light goes on and off. And if I click this little heart right here in the corner, the taser goes off at the top. So, you know, if it was up to my man, I would bring a little pew pew with me, but I'm not jogging with a pew pew. That's just not happening. That's insane. So I do have my cute little handy dandy sidekick, so I'll be bringing her with me. So I will see you guys at the run. okay, I'm excited. I haven't ran outside in so long, so I'll see y'all outside.
Work. To me, I be work. You see me do me that. But some me better work. When you walk a la, I'm in the cafe, man, drive me a dessert. No time to have you learn.
Okay, I have a Run It Up playlist. The first song they play is BTS, of course, you already know.
They never had a pretty girl from Joburg to me now, and that's what they prefer. I don't touch no wheel, cause I got a chauffeur. First class, how I get around the world. Just minutes, me with the drama. Unless you come in with that commas. Or DJ telling the sound up, cause we about to pour the rounds up. From Jersey to Ibiza, they say it doesn't get sweeter. Feel my body banging like speaker. Ooh, sweating on my concealer. Skin tight, no millimeter. And my face can't make it feel weaker. But the nose of my body is a healer. Ooh, I love to make it jump. You know I love to make it jump. chum chum. Tum tum tum, boogie top top. You know what it's
What's up, y'all? Okay, so unfortunately I'm coming bearing bad news. So honestly, my run was really nice, but there was this homeless guy that was like on the corner of where I parked. I parked next to Sprouts, which is like a grocery store in my city, and I wanted to run over there because it's a straight path, and they also have like a little stair area and like a bridge and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just like run over here. Like as soon as I saw, I was like, this is a perfect place to run. I'm gonna start making Saturdays like my running days. So today I did interval runnings. I ran for 2 minutes and then I walked for 2 minutes. I'll put up my stats right here so you guys can see, but it was kind of hard for me to keep track of my like intervals because unfortunately when I got to where I was going to be running, my phone was dying. So I had like 20% on my phone, which sucked. So I couldn't really unlock my phone as much or do as much as I wanted to with my phone because I had to make sure that my phone didn't die because I was going to be out there for like 45 minutes. But it was nice. It wasn't hot at all, which was really nice because when I checked the weather and it was like 72 degrees, I'm like, damn, I hope it's not hot. But I did a little stretch. I started off with my 2-minute run, then I did a 2-minute walk. I did that 10 times, and then last like 20-25 minutes or so I just like walked back and forth, and I went up the stairs and across the bridge and stuff like that. And there were other runners there. They were really nice. They were like, oh, good morning, like how's your run going, like enjoy your day. Like it was really nice. There was a good breeze, like the sun was rising, like it was cool. However there was this homeless man that was at the corner of where I parked, and I was just like, okay, like whatever. So I parked there, and as soon as I got out of my car, he was like screaming profanities at me, and I was like, okay, maybe he's just talking to himself because I know some people have mental illnesses. So I'm just like, you know, I'm just gonna stay away from him. I'll run on the opposite side of the street, just back and forth, instead of doing like the long stretch. So I did that. I just kept running back and forth, but I had to get to at the end of each, like I would like, okay, so pretend this is like the path. So this is the corner where my car was parked. I would walk all the way to the end, run all the way back, but I had to come back to this corner, and that's where my car was, and it also was where the racist homeless man was. So every time I came to this corner, he screamed more profanities at me. So, and it was just me. Yeah, it was just me, because there was a tall older white guy that was running. He didn't say anything to him. There was a smaller like Indian woman, an older white woman walking, and like a chubbier white woman. They were all like either running or walking, and they ran past him. Like they would run past him. I would just run to like the corner, and he was across the street. I wouldn't even cross the street. I was like, hell no. So he didn't say anything to them. It was just me, but I couldn't really hear him, but I could see that he was screaming at me. And I was like, okay, because I had my headphones on. I'm like, whatever, bro. Like I have my taser, I had my shank, so it's like you can come at me if you want to, you gonna get fucked up. Like it is what it is. But I also was just like, I'm really just trying to go for a run. Like I'm not trying to get into a fight with a homeless man today. Like I really just want to be left alone. But I was trying to pay attention to my surroundings and making sure I was safe. And the only thing was, like, I would have called like a loved one. Like I would have probably called my man, or I would have called like my family member, like my sister or my mom or something like that. But my phone was dying, so I kind of was like, let me just try to stay on the opposite side of the street, focus and see what's going on around me, pay attention, and just enjoy my run for what I can. And I did that for the most part. But then at the end, I had like 2 minutes left, and I also had 2% on my phone. So I was just like, I don't want to, I want to stop right at 45 minutes. So I'm like, okay, let me just, I got to this corner, and the homeless man was across the street. So I'm like, let me just walk on the side of the street where he is, and when I walk back to the corner and into the parking lot and back to my car, that should be 2 minutes. So I did that. I walked, I never crossed that street because right over here he was at the corner screaming his profanities. So yeah, but I had 2 minutes left, 2% of my phone. I was like, listen, I want to get this full 45. So I'm like, cool. I crossed the street where the homeless man was. I walked past him. As soon as I walked past him, he's digging in his bag, getting his iPhone, which is very interesting. I don't know how homeless people have iPhones, but digging out his iPhone, and then he starts recording me, and I'm just like, okay. So he starts recording me. I walk all the way to the end. I walk all the way back. I walk to my car. I walk past my car into the parking lot to the corner, and then back to my car, and that was 45 minutes, and he filmed me the entire time. So yeah, that was fun. But there was a cop that was like across, like right next to my car in the other little plaza, like right over there. He was getting bagels or something. And I don't like cops for obvious reasons. I don't like cops, but I was just like, you know, I want to protect myself, and I want to make sure that just in case something happens to me, or if he can like get him off of the street, because technically he didn't do anything to me. He didn't throw anything at me or anything crazy, but it just was like he just kept saying stuff to me, and I'm just like, I want to run on the street. Like, I'm not gonna go, like, I didn't want to run somewhere else. Like, it was a flat area. I'm just like, this is a perfect area. I was in where the shade was, like the bridge was over there. Like, I wanted to run over there. Like, I didn't want to run somewhere else. So I'm just like, whatever. So I went to the cop, and he was actually really nice, which was, I got lucky with that one. So he was really nice, and he was just like, oh, good morning, like, how was your run? Like, I saw you jogging, and I saw you like go up the stairs and across the bridge. How was your run? Whatever, blah blah. And I was like, oh, it was good, you know, it was nice and stuff like that. He's like, oh, like, are you here to get a bagel or whatever? And I was like, no. There's a homeless man that keeps screaming at me. He kept screaming at me every time I walked past him, and then he started filming me. He's like, oh, like, did he harm you or throw anything at you or do anything that I'll put you in physical danger? I was like, but no, I was just really uncomfortable. So I was like wondering if you can like say something to him or get him off of the corner. And he was just like, I'm gonna go talk to him and see if I can get him off the corner. But I know because he didn't really do anything to me, it's nothing that he could really do. But it still was nice that he was nice to me, and he did go and talk to him and try and get, and was in the process of moving his ass off of the corner. Like, this is a really nice area. I don't even know why he was like there, but you know, racist people come in all different flavors, shapes, and sizes. So yeah, that was just insane. But I'm really hoping that he was just there for this morning, and like when I go running or jogging or whatever, like next week, if I can, if it's not raining, I hope he's not there. Like, I just hope he's somewhere else. But I'm gonna try to go earlier today. I probably started around like 6:30, 6:45. So I'm really wanting to get out there at 5 o'clock, but I stayed up a little bit later last night. So I'm gonna try to get there at 5 o'clock next week if it's not raining. But I really don't want racism to stop me from running. Like, I don't, like, it's just such a simple thing like that I wanted to do. And you guys know, like, even when I was in Texas, well, you guys haven't seen, but on my Patreon, you guys know I'm a really active person, and I like going for walks. I'm trying to implement running slowly into my workouts, and it's like, I don't want to run on a different street just because there's a random homeless racist man that wants to scream at me. So I don't know, but obviously for safety reasons, if I do go back over there and it's earlier, my boyfriend was like, do not run over there. Like, I know you, this is where you want to run, you had a great run or whatever. I know the bridge is over there, but see if you can run or park in a different area to where you'll be on the opposite side of where he's at. Like, so he told me, do not park over there again. So for safety reasons, and because I'm obviously gonna listen to my loved ones and do what obviously is safe because I'm out there by myself, I will park in a different place, and I'll try to just like stay on a street that is not anywhere near him. But it just sucks because like that literally is a straight shot, and I just wanted to run straight and be able to see the sun and be able to see it, be blocked from the trees, and like, you know, like it was like the perfect spot. But obviously, like, my boyfriend was telling me, he was like, obviously he wishes he was there, but he works, he has obviously he has different hours. So like, he really wants me, and I told y'all before I left, it was up to my boyfriend, I would have a pew-pew, and now I can't get out of that. And so there's that. But I mean, you know, he bought me a fanny pack. He's gonna end up buying me a fanny pack, all this stuff, so I can like carry this stuff. So I'm just like, yeah, I can't get out of that, but I will park in a different spot where I can still be near the bridge but not close to him. So because my boyfriend was saying, like, if you know, if you go earlier and he's there, there's not a big chance that a cop will be there at 5 in the morning. So like, try to protect yourself and just go park on the opposite side. You can still, you know, walk across the bridge, walk down, whatever, but just stay like a street away from him if you go back over there at 5 and he's at the same corner. So, you know, unfortunate news, because I did just want a relaxing, peaceful weekend. But I'm not gonna let that ruin it, because it literally was like 10% of my run, because I only saw him every time I went to the corner, which was a lot actually. But I couldn't hear him because I had my headphones on, so that was okay, I guess. Like, I only heard him screaming at me when I first got in my car because I didn't have my headphones on. But you know, everyone else was nice. I kept a pretty good pace. I had a great playlist. The weather wasn't too hot, the sun was coming up, the bridge was really nice. Like, I didn't feel like I was like dying. well, I kind of did feel like I was dying, but like in a good way. So I don't know, it was a really good workout. So I'm glad I got my steps in. I'm glad I started off my morning how I wanted to, and I'm glad I'm safe. You know, like I had all of the things I needed in order to protect myself in case anything happened, but I just really didn't want to be fighting this homeless man at 6 a.m. Like, what the hell is that? I didn't want to be doing that. But at the end of the day, I'm safe. I'm home now, and I will definitely be staying in the house. Yeah, I'll definitely be staying in the house. So I have a lot of things to do. Aside from that, let's move on. I'm going to be focusing on reading the warning, but I do have a lot of things that I need to do today. Number one thing is making sure I'm registered to vote and make sure that's all taken care of. So if you're not registered to vote and you're on the island, please register to vote. This is a very important election. Like, if you know anything about the Republicans prior to 2025, please register to vote and do your research on the party that you want to vote for. It should be an easy selection. In my opinion, it should be an easy selection. So I don't want to talk politics too much on here, but that's really important. Please make sure you're all squared away, all squared away, got all your I's dotted and T's crossed in order to be able to be ready for this election, okay? But I have a lot of things I need to do, a lot of like self-care stuff too as well. So I will see you guys in the next clip, okay? All right, thank you for listening to my rants. All right, I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, y'all know the deal. All right, just took my nails off. I did my lashes. I'm about to do my pedicure. Got everything laid out. This is from my Dallas vlog, so if you know, you know, okay? It's called Scrubbalicious. Oh, y'all can't see. Scrubbalicious. But your girl is getting like a little bit of a headache. Like, why? I'm getting like a small headache in this corner of my head. I'm not sure what that's about, but it's a small headache. So my boyfriend made me some tea. I'm hoping this like fixes the problem, okay? But I had a super productive day. I got so much stuff done, and I did my lashes. I also did my pedicure. I cooked these jackfruit tacos again. I'm trying to tell you, baby, they came out so fire. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, they came out so good. I did so many things, but I did not read. Like, my to-do list today was so long, and I'm just so happy that I got everything done, because tomorrow I'll actually be able to chill. I probably only have like maybe like 2 or 3 things to do tomorrow, and I'm probably just gonna wake up early and just knock them out. The only thing I didn't get to do today was my nails. I took my nails off, so I soaked my nails off, but I wanted to redo them because I have a nail appointment in probably like 2 more weeks. But yeah, I watched Wolf Children and honestly I really liked it. It was kind of long, honestly. Like, it felt like so much stuff happened. Why did you mean mugging me? It felt like so much stuff happened in that movie because you got to watch them like grow up completely, and it was kind of sad, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of everything that happened. So I kind of feel bad for the mom. Like the story was like really beautiful because it's kind of like watching like two kids grow up and being split between like who they are, because obviously they're wolf children. They're like part wolf, part human, and they like shapeshift. It was really interesting to see because like growing up, like the girl was like kind of like the tomboy, and she was more of like a wolf girl and whatever, but she wanted to fit in with the humans when she started going to school. And the boy was very timid, he was very meek, he was very sickly, and they kind of like switched personalities in a way once they became older. So just like the chain of events that happened in the movie was really interesting, and I really enjoyed it. But like I said, I feel bad for the mom, low-key. Like I kind of feel bad for the mom because it's like she found someone that she loved. Y'all know how that ended, and then like she sacrificed like basically her entire life for her kids, which is just like, that's what being a, so in a way that's what motherhood is. But it's like, damn. I mean, she did have small, it was nice to see her have small things to herself. She did find her a new little village. Like she had like the grumpy old man that was like begrudgingly helping her learn how to garden. She had her own job, she had her own friend group, so that was nice. But I do like low-key feel bad for the mom. It's like, damn. And like especially when she was chasing, what's his name, Amma, when she was chasing Amma like in the woods. I don't know, I felt bad for her, kind of like I just wanted her to have like one day off, because I was just like, damn, like she is going through it, okay? I'm like, damn. But overall it was really a good movie. I'll probably give it like I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It just, yeah, it really was very complex. It was complex. It was interesting to see like the brother and sister grow up. Like this was so interesting to see their personalities change so much, and just seeing why they changed and who they ended up becoming was not at all what I expected. But it was very well done, and I'm really glad that I watched it. It was a little bit sad, like I said, but it was nice. I did my pedicure at the start of it. I had a taco. I had one of my jackfruit tacos, and I had that, oh y'all, I had that ice cream, that Van Heugen whatever ice cream, the dairy-free one. That is the best dairy-free ice cream I've ever had in my life. Like, and it had my favorite thing. Frozen peanut butter in ice cream will always be superior. Like my favorite, I don't think they have this flavor anymore, but my favorite flavor growing up was Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey, but not the Chunky Monkey they have now, the old Chunky Monkey, where it was like vanilla flavor, and it was more like chunks. It was like banana flavored ice cream, but chunks of frozen peanut butter, and with walnuts. Like it was so perfect. And then they changed it, and I hate it because I think it has like bananas or something in it. I don't know, I hate it. But this one was, I think it was like vanilla with brownie chunks and peanut butter in it, but then it also had, it said honeycomb, but I don't know if it was honeycomb, but it had like bites of like, it kind of tasted like butterscotch, and it probably had like 4 bites of butterscotch, so it had those small little sparks of like sugar. It was so good. I did not put that container down, and honestly when I was eating it, it low-key was not that much. I was like, oh, this whole container about to be gone then. Wow. Those are dangerous. Like next time I go to Whole Foods, I'm gonna have to look and see if they do what Haagen-Dazs does now, where they sell the like little mini ones, because I can never ever get like a regular pint of that, because a pint was not safe, because I had breakfast and then I wasn't hungry for basically the entire day up until like, what time was it? I think it was like 5 o'clock, like right around 5 o'clock, and then I was like, I'm so hungry. And then I had my taco, I had my sweet potato fry, hot chips, and then I wanted to try the ice cream, but baby, it was so good. I did not put it down. I did not put it down, okay? But I'm really happy with how, well, aside from that weird morning that I had. But I'm really happy with like how productive I was today. Even though I didn't get a chance to read, I will be able to read tomorrow. So either I'll close it before I finish the wanting, or I'll push it out, finish the wanting, and then put the video up late. I'm not sure what I want to do because I've already finished 2 books. I finished The Justice of Kings and I finished The Poison We Drank, but I want to finish the wanting because I want to clear my palette. I don't want to be in the middle of any, well, I'll still be in the middle of a few books, but I want to finish like the main books I was reading because I want to read hold on, let me grab it. I want to read The Fall That Saved Us, and then we've also decided on our book club for our book for the book club, which is going to be this Their Ravenous Fate. So I have that book as well, and then I'm starting another video where my boyfriend is picking my TBR. So I just want to clear as much of my palette as I can, and I'm so close to finishing that book. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. It's a very chill day. I don't have much to do since I got so much done today, but yeah, we'll see. I'll either push it out, finish the book, and then close the video, but the video will be up a little bit late, or I'll come back, close the video, and get it up Sunday. So see how it goes. But I am excited and I am happy that I did finish a lot of books and I got a lot of things done. So it was a very productive day. It was a chill day. I did do a lot of things, but it was a pretty much of an admin day. I kind of stayed inside all day and I loved it. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Just wanted to update you guys on the movie, how excited about. So let's talk about the wanting. Overall, I give it like a 3.5, I feel like a 3.5 is too low. Maybe like a 3.6 or 3.75 is what I'm giving the wanting. It's a 4 is too high, and let me tell you why. So basically, if you don't know what the wanting is about, I talked about it more in my hot girl reading vlog, which is on my Patreon, where I travel to Dallas. That's one of the books I was reading in that vlog. So in this book, it's basically following this group of women that have embodied a god. So way back in the day, before humans, whatever, there was a god by the name of Adara, and she started getting bored. She's like, okay, I am the god of everything. Can I get some people around me? Okay, so then she created a whole bunch of other gods, and one of the gods that she created was closest to her and that was most similar to her was the sun god. I can't remember what his name was. Something, I think it was like Ray or something like that, whatever. She created the sun god, and the sun god also wanted to create his own things, and he wanted to create his own things, and he wanted to be his own god. Like, he wanted to be her, basically. So she's the goddess of everything, but her biggest magical ability is like water, and then he's the god of like sun. So he was like, I want to create some stuff too. So he started creating these Titans, which are essentially like descendants of gods. They are invincible, they can never die, blah blah blah, whatever. But then she was like, I don't like that. So then she made them into humans that needed things, and basically after that they started beefing and they did not like each other. And so he ended up ruling over the humans that she helped create, or she knocked down a few notches. She turned them into humans, and with their help, he created this ritual called the wanning, where specific women are selected to embody this goddess. So he basically shunned her off, his own creator, he basically shunned her off of the world, but he kept her in the body of like 3 to 6 women. It would be like a small group of women that would embody this goddess, and they each would have some type of magical ability, whatever. So they would determine who the women would be during a ritual called the gay lead, and there would be a group of women that would go into this body of water. So when he banished her and sent her off to like no longer be a god, whatever, and put her in the body of women, it wasn't enough to encapsulate her. So the other half of her he turned into a body of water. So during this ritual, the gay lead, the women that are selected during this like ritual competition, whatever, they have to go into the body of water, and if they come out alive, then they basically embody this god, and they all become very close and tight-knit. They all can feel each other's feelings, hear each other's thoughts, and they're very connected, like a sisterhood. So these women are like the king's lackeys. They kind of like follow him around, do whatever he wants, blah blah blah, whatever, and they have like magical abilities, but they stay in the kingdom. So that's basically what this world is set in. And the king is the descendant and the line of the sun god. So they have the kings always have magical abilities of like sun and stuff like that. So the group of women, they stay within the kingdom and they follow behind the king, and the king is the king. So that's basically like that's basically the basis of the entire book. So there is this like 4 or 5 group of women that we're introduced to in the beginning of the book. This whole thing happens where there's like this conspiracy and this corruption happening within the walls of the royal palace, that the king got some stuff going on that they don't know about, some underlying issues, whatever. It all blows up, and now things are not how they used to be. So we're basically following these group of women as they get split up, as people die, as reveals happen, as whatever, all these things. Okay, so that's basically what this book is following. So I really enjoyed this book. I will say it was feeling like a 5-star all the way up until like the 50% mark, because it had like a good steady slow pace. I was trying to get to know the world. The world was really interesting. Just the synopsis alone is really, really cool. But then when I got further into it and I understood and knew what was going on, it kind of had this pacing that I grabbed this book. It kind of had this pacing that was very similar to the Blood Cyan, where there would be like this slow build up, then bam, something big would happen, and then it would get boring. Like nothing would happen for like 10-15%, and then you would feel the slow build up, then bam, something would happen, and then slowly you'd be bored as hell, nothing's happening. So that was my issue with the wanting. The pacing had that similar like rise and fall, and I was just like, we could just get rid of the fall part because like that could have been like 100 pages less. I feel like it was like 100 pages less of like just random stuff, like the parties and the long conversations, just certain things. It's just like it didn't really need to be in there, but I do feel like it is a very interesting world. It is definitely something I want to read more of. I'm pretty sure this is this author's debut, and she's also like a scientist, like she's super smart. So I'm just interested to see like what else she brings to the fantasy world. I really enjoyed this book, but I did have there were small parts where I was like a little bit bored, because I just was like, damn, all this stuff that just happened, like what's gonna happen next? You know what I'm saying? Like we built up to like this huge thing happening, and then after it would be like simmer down, and it's like I don't want to simmer. Like I just saw 5 people die. Like I want to know what the hell is happening next. Like I want to see more people die. Like what is the next reveal, you know? So it was kind of hard to just deal with that roller coaster, and that's kind of why it was taking me so long to finish the book, because that's where I had like 2-3 hours left in that book for like a week, or not even a week, a month. So I'm just glad I finished that book as well. But all in all, I had some great books that I read for the month of July, and I'm glad that I finished 3 books this weekend with y'all. You know what I'm saying? it was nice. So I'm getting ready to eat and getting ready to do my nails, ready to relax, and I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up The Fall That Saved Us. Like I really want to read this, but I think I just need to see what my boyfriend's gonna pick, because I put up a poll asking you guys what video you want to see next, and you wanted my boyfriend to choose my TBR, and he is such a jokester, so I just feel like he's gonna pick the biggest book on the shelves, and hopefully he does not do that, because he knows his girlfriend is a slow reader. So I'm scared and hesitant to pick up anything else until I see what my TBR is gonna be for the next week. Okay, so I don't know, but I'm just gonna go hang out. So I wanted to close this video out for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave this emoji right here in the comment section below. And I also wanted to say, I think I'm gonna start changing the days I drop my videos from Saturday to Monday, because with my work schedule and my gym schedule and now my Patreon, it's kind of difficult for me to get a video out every Saturday, because I kind of need the weekend to edit, because that's my most free time. So I think I'm going to be moving my video drop days to Monday, and I don't know if I'm going to do Monday at 3 or Monday at 5 or 6 or whatever, because I know it's a work day. So I'm gonna put a poll up just to see what time on Monday you guys would like, but I don't think I can do Saturdays anymore, because it's really difficult for me to be able to edit and do my thumbnail and, you know, my trailer and all this stuff when I usually have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, but sometimes I work Fridays. So if I work Friday, it kind of doesn't give me as much time to edit. So I think I'm gonna move my video days that I drop to Mondays. So I'll put up a poll to see what time you guys want the videos to come out, but there's that. You still will be getting a video every week, but I just have to make some adjustments based on my current schedule. So fear not, I'm not disappearing, I'm not going away, but I do want to have a schedule that is feasible for me and not stressful, okay? So, and y'all know my videos are long, I like to talk, so I want to have as much time as possible in order to edit those videos. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time. And a special thank you to all my patrons, okay? I'll see y'all in the group chat. All right, bye.
I'm pretty than a motherfucker. House be looking okay. She thinks she with me. Is this bitch okay? He said he ain't around. I look at him like okay. I used to be
High volume, high volume, high volume.
I'm pretty than a motherfucker. House be looking okay.